So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
So here's Portland's starting group. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Williams is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Here's Williams. Ball with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Uncovered. Williams grabs the board.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Miller outside. Martin with the ball. Shoots over Thibault. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
With the ball on a string, Simons has great short area quickness. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
That's tipped. And here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. Ball against Sharp. Here's Ball. Bridges, a screen on Sharp. Ball. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time, calling his own number.
Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Williams grabs the board.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And it's Simons missing.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Pass to Ball. From 13, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Sharp. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal.
2 shots. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the
Coach's
play.
challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Both shots good from the strike. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Simons. Left side Williams. Pass to Avdia. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Williams, a screen on Simons. Simons against Ball. Connects on the 17-footer. Ball's got 6 points.
He'll do that for you, too. Ball can go mid-range if he needs to.
Simons passes to Avdia. Back to Simons. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Avdia finds Thibault. Out to Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. And it's Ball off the drive. And the shot goes. Give him 8 points now.
Among the best ball handlers in the league, for sure. LaMelo, right to the rack.
Pass to Avdia. And here's Sharp. Oh, Williams with the block. Ball looks over the floor. Williams a screen on Simons. Ball with another miss.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Avdia, good. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Ball outside. There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
You know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. And here's Simons outside. They get the rebound. Williams passes to Sharp. The 3. Avdia outside. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Avdia's got 8.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
The 3 from Ball. Sharp grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 4. The 3 from Ball. Oh, Ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Williams finds Simons. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Simons. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. 3-pointer, Bridges. And again, Charlotte with the triple. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they should.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Here, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, pretty smart play that time by Ball, calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the scent a little bit.
And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it.
And they were solid in the steals category. Top 15. A team you couldn't fall asleep against when handling the rock.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Ball outside. Oh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Hornets making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Portland leading. Simons outside. Outside Sharp. Fires the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Bridges outside. Martin with a screen on Avdia. Bridges on the attack. And the basket is good. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Man, the pass to Richards. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Henderson scanning the floor, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Bridges, a screen on Henderson. Man, that three's off the mark.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
In the middle of his third year in the league, Clark, Trey Mann was traded out of OKC.
Yeah, that team was so deep, that Thunder team, B.A. It was hard for Mann to find playing time, and now he's got a chance to play more with the expanded minutes. He's shown you that he can get it done at both ends.
Now here's Henderson. He's guarded by Mann. Henderson, the pass to Thibault. Henderson outside. And there's the drive. Outside Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Man with it. Avdia picks him up. Williams against Thibault. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Sharp driving.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And so it's Portland, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the score...
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One of the stories here, Denny Avdia getting it done today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Avdia, and it's Ben in at the point guard position.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Thibault. Ayton, a screen on Martin. Thibault passes to Ayton. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drive.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Curry's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And here's Curry for 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Trailblazers lead by 14. Outside Sharp. Soft touch off the glass. Sharp's got 11.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Williams with the screen. Curry passes to Williams. Can't hit from in close.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Outside Sharp. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Grant Williams.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
For the Trailblazers, Walker, he's checked in for Avdia. Grant comes in for Thibault, and it's Kamara in for Rupert. For 3, Smith knocks down the triple. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
It's Walker on the wing, guarded by Miller. Walker passes to Ayton, stolen by Miller. Here's Stefan. Yes, it's good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Smith. Ball no good.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Henderson. And he banks in the layup. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass the ball. 1:03 left in the third quarter. LaMelo working inside.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Portland leading by 15. Henderson, right side. Now here's Ayton. To the inside. Clingan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
Back to Henderson. Pass to Aiden. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And we know Aiden has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Tries again. Puts the move on. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, number 24, Chris Murray.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ball. Banked it in off the glass. Ball's got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Green out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Hornets 5. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Grant. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Ball. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got 22 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamara, he's checked in for Henderson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Up top Ball. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 6 here in the quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Ball finds Miller. It's stolen away. Here's Kamari. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Martin, he's checked in for Green.
Hey, the steady improvement LaMelo's made as a distributor and team leader, that's pretty admirable. He's becoming more and more of a go-to guy.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Thibault. Simons outside. Fires for three. Now Avdia. Offline with a three.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Ball against Williams. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Portland leading by 12. Thibault. No good on the triple. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
2 minutes.
Ball against Simons. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 29.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming. And Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A.
It's much more sophisticated, and of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Trailblazers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you have to recognize what a night it was for Denny Avdia.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best. You know, wow!
Get out of the way!
With authority! Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Ball no good. Now Portland with it. Here's Sharp. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Avdia, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Simons against Ball from downtown. Portland with a rebound. Here's Sharp. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the match.
opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick, and it's Barrett at the 3. Now here's Barnes, quickly with a wide open look. No good from outside. Here's Ball. That one misses. Nice D from Barrett. The drive by Barnes. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Ball, the pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a... great athlete. And the Toronto Raptors taking Scotty Barnes-Doris 4th overall in the 2021 draft. What a great pick.
And Kev, that was a bit of a surprise if you remember back to that date. Most had Barnes going later in the draft. He's been a terrific acquisition. Won the Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star in year 3, and they're going to build their organization around him.
Now Barnes, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Driving in, the shot's good from Quickly.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
Now Ball. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Quickly, and that one is good. Quickly's got his second basket of the night.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
Outside, Ball. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Miller, the kick out to Ball. Williams, a screen on Quickly. Cranes the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 now.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Quickly the pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. Pirtle kicks to Quickly. No one near him. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. A reserve through his first 3.5 seasons. Quickly now stepping indoors to a starting role.
You know, Kevin, you go from instant offense role off the bench to now being a lead guard. The responsibility takes an extraordinary step up. But this guy is clearly ready. Clearly wanted to be a starter in this league.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Personal foul.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the end one opportunity.
The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
Now here's Pirtle. Still scoreless. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Quickly. They trail by 7. shooting foul as the whistle blows. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's quickly, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Bridges for three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's quickly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 14. 5 to shoot. Out to Bridges. Launches it from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He totaled 4. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Mitchell, and it's Olynyk in at center.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Some changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he is checked in for Olynyk, and quickly in for Davion Mitchell. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
The drive by Barnes. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Quickly against Ball. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Suns in Phoenix. 18 feet out. And he hits the jump shot. Ball's got 18 points in the game.
Woohoo! LaMelo Ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
Here's quickly. And Ball with the block. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Back to Williams. Buries it down low. And the Hornets lead by 4. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Hornets?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Stolen by Quickly. Driving to the basket. On the wing, Barnes. Covered by Miller. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there
and slams it down.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Here's Miller. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 5. Pirtle with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hornets making a change here. Micic check in. Bridges for 3. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Pass to Mobo. Williams with the block. Here's Micic. Hits the 3-point bomb. Micic has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Mark Williams. And it's Trey Mann in for Micic. And it's Martin missing.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Now here's Olynyk. He's covered closely. Mobo can't hit. Hornets leading by 6. Man with it. Still yet to score. Over Mitchell. And the Hornets miss again. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Barrett. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Mann, covered by Mitchell. Mann can't hit. Raptors trail by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
Martin with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bridges sets the screen for Martin to the inside. And there's Bridges on the assist by Martin. Bridges got his first bucket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
From the corner, Mobo can't hit. And here's Martin. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
All right, fellas. And that'll do it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The post tandem, Bridges and Williams. Trey Mann is out there with Miller, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. And Williams throws it down. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
No good from the wing. Raptors trail by 4. Mitchell up top, covered by Miller. They get it back. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Fires from deep. Man can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The game now all time. Mitchell's got his second basket.
Olynyk can fit in anywhere. He's so unselfish. What a pretty pass.
Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, two guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Miller, count the basket. Miller's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim, a rare quality for a wing these days.
Mitchell wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Man passes to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
I tell you, this is why Grant Williams, you love to see him rewarded. This guy's so effective as a screener, but takes a pass and scores it.
Brown against Martin. For 3, Mitchell drills it from outside. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Bridges inside the three-point line. That one's not going to go.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Mobo can't hit.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Battle going inside.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Man. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Williams against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. It's a floater. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now.
Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto.
Right call.
Emmanuel.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Will it go? Not as good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Ball.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Quickly, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down, my goodness.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
A three from Quickly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now here's Ball. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Tick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at small forward. Now here's Ball. Tick defending. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Ball. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Pass to Dick. Now here's Quickly. He's guarded closer. And here's Green outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Barrett against Green. Williams with the block. And they get it back. And it's quickly missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Ball. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. And there's the drive. Ball with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
And Barrett gets it to go.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Ball surveying the defense. Can't get it to fall. Raptors leading by 7. Barnes outside. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Williams a screen on Quickly. Ball from long range. Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Dick, that's good.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Outside, Ball. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Richards got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Deep 2 from Ball.
Hey, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
The man has no heart, and that's poor
defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Raptors leading by 10. For three, Barrett. Miller grabs the miss. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Here's Dick. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside, Ball. Bridges a screen on Barrett. Fires from the wing. Ball, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Quickly. Buries the long-range jumper. Quickly's got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now, Quickly. No good on the triple. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And it's the Raptors ball. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, you've got to be able to operate in pick and roll action. R.J. Barrett very comfortable handling the rock.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Quickly. Here's Dick. And Ball with the block. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Outside Dick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Graham, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Look like a schoolyard playground right there. Now here's Quickly. Outside Dick. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Quickly against Simons. And that one's good. Quickly.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Simons. Blocked!
Oh, excellent timing there by Barrett. Delivering the swat at the exact right moment.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Pass to Simons. Quickly against Thibault. Back to Simons. Down low. Abdia. Out to Simons. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And Williams punches it home.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
Now here's Dick. That one drops for him. Dick's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Abdia. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. He has 7.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Barrett can't hit. Portland leading by 5. Sharp finds Williams. Back to Sharp. Over Barrett. Thibault on the wing. Covered by Pirtle. And it's Thibault missing. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Barnes drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, the intensity behind the drive. Barnes was not going to be stopped.
Off the outside. To the paint. Barrett against Thibault. Williams a screen on Barrett. Thibault passes to Williams. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Grady Dick picks one up. Portland shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw drops for Williams. Stan, with the trade of Damian Lillard in 2023, Portland was headed in a new direction.
Yeah, Brian, they really decided to go young. Added a top 3 pick in Scoot Henderson. They've been piling up young talent in the Rose City, and now it's all about development. Those players have got to get better. They've got to get good habits. They've just got to continue to grow.
It's stolen by Pirtle, and out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Trailblazers lead by 4. Here's Avdia, out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Quickly, passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
Here's Simons. The kick out to Williams. It's Sharp on the wing, and it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
Raptors substitution. Number 41, Kelly Olynyk.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. And they'll get another chance. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Avdia out there with Robert Williams. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Toronto making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in.
Number 19, Jakob Pirtle.
And here are the Trailblazers now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. We'll stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick. Bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Now Simons. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Avdia outside. Williams a screen on Barnes. Avdia with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Avdia. Williams has got 7 points in the game. Toronto trailing. Barnes in the post, defended by Avdia. Barnes passes to Quickly. Driving inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Avdia finds Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Toronto. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
The last season, they swept this team, though both were struggling throughout the year.
All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Ali. Thank you. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Thibault. Pass to Williams. They need this. Back to Thibault. 4 on the clock. Nails the baby hook. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Quickly. He has 7. And he finishes. That makes it 4 out of 5.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. On the wing, Simon, guarded by Quickly. Williams against Barnes. Williams up top. He's got 7. From behind the arc. They get it back. On the wing, Simons. Pirtle against Avdia. Pass to Thibault. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So for the Blazers, Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Walker comes in for Avdia. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobo. On the wing, Grady Dick. No one near him. Sharp grabs the miss.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Thibault passes to Walker. Henderson outside. There's the drive. Back to Walker. Mobo with the rebound. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
They set a pick. Olynyk with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. A shot by Olynyk, no good. Here's Henderson. And a nice finish on the layup. Henderson's got his first points of the night.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Outside Barrett for 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Now here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. Walker, a screen on Mitchell. Ayton passes to Walker. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. He got to the ball just a moment late.
Jeremy Grant. Kamara.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Portland ahead. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
27. Fans, please direct your attention to center court.
Taking a look at Portland, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality. They've worked hard to gain the...
Appreciate you joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So for the Raptors right now, they've got Kelly Olynyk. Davion Mitchell is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Mobo in at the 4. Henderson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Mobo can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Well, Stanley was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always fought like a head coach.
Now here's Henderson. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Mobo. It's covered by Ayton. And the shot goes in. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
A fantastic distributor at his position. Olynyk is all about doing what's best for the team.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. Klingin, he's checked in for Kamara. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Gets the three to fall.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Has to Klingin. And the basket is good.
At 7'2", Klingin is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Mitchell with the ball. 6 points for him. He takes it in, and he makes it. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Back to Banton, pass to Sharp. Here's Reith on the wing, Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Banton passes to Sharp. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And Sharp has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in this young class.
For the Trailblazers, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Reith. Rupert comes in for Murray. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Banton. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Ayton. The jump hook. Rebound by the Raptors. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Abaji.
2 minutes.
Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Henderson, the pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Here's Walter, defended by Henderson. Here's Walter, pass to Boucher. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And again, Toronto, no good. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Henderson with it. And here's Ayton. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Ayton's gotten his first points in this one.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
Walter, good.
Walter, the assist.
For Portland, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Henderson with it, now guarded by Brown. Pass to Klingin. Back to Ayton. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Sharp. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Quickly. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Abaji. Blazers trail by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Avdia can't get it to go. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Boucher on the screen. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Dick. And the Raptors miss again. Henderson, the pass to Grant. Hits the three-pointer. Grant's gotten his second bucket on the night. Quickly outside. And it's
will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Toronto out in front, leading by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Matisse Thybulle. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Henderson, and it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Avdia, good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Barnes in the post. He's against Ayton. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Barnes, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. And some changes here for Portland. Williams comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamara in for Henderson. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Simons against Quickly. Poeltl with some nice D.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Quickly, left side. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. From outside the arc. Portland with a rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Kamara. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Barrett. Simons against Quickly. Great D that time from Simons. Blazers trail by 4. Thybulle finds Avdia. Here's Kamara. Outside, Williams. Pass to Kamara. Back to Williams. Avdia, screen on Barnes. Here's Kamara. Portland again missing. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the wing, right side. Poeltl, the pass to Quickly. Back to Poeltl. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Kamara. Simons up top. Outside Thybulle.
2 minutes in the game.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
The Raptors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And here's Quickly. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Quickly against Simons. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Woo-wee! big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Williams. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 1:11 left to play in the fourth. Quickly against Simons. Pass to Pirtle. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Oh my! Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Portland making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Now Williams. Outside Tybalt. Williams with the screen. Simons with it. Back to Tybalt to take the lead. Pirtle grabs a miss. On the wing, Grady Dick. Guarded by Sharp.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Three-pointer. That one is off. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really...
Pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Green in at the 3 slot.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Grant gets a wide open look. No good on the 3. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Dave, what do you have to say?
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharpe took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Here's Kamara. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that
personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to put a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Ball against Henderson. And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Bridges. The Blazers getting the bucket. Yep, that one goes in there.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Hornets ball.
And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. As you take a look at Charlotte, they're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Now, here's Ball. He had 25 points last game. The shot comes out. And now Portland on the break. Kamare misses.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Charlotte leading by 6. Ball feeling it out a bit. He gets that one. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Portland no good that time either. Hornets have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. They kick it out to Green. Pass the ball. Tries again. And the layup is good. 12 points for him.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in. Kamara. Green with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Stock up 2 there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Simons kicks to Ayton. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Ball. That shot misses. Trailblazers trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Kamare. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Ball no good. Sharp with it. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Trey Mann. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Miller in at the 2. Pass to Green. His first shot coming late. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second, and he was ready to fire.
All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly,
oh man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And the Hornets with possession here. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. That will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Williams, a screen on Simon. Man finds Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Kamare. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Bridges. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Grant, that's good.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt. Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively. Well, the potential of Shaedon Sharpe is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Diaz checked in. The Hornets also with the sub. Richards is checked in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Miller against Sharpe. Inside and stolen by Miller. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Another shot. Richards passes to Man. Bridges, no one around him. And at last, they get one to fall.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Bridges with the steal. And here we go with Miller running up the court. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Trailblazers trail by 18. Fires the 3. Bridges with the board. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Green gets it to go. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. Off with the layup. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Brooklyn. For 3, Bridges. Offensive rebound. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
What a finish by Sharpe while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
Williams, he's checked in for 8. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Man with it. Now defended by Grant. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Simon. Hornets with the rebound. Richards got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Charlotte, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Klingen, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. The Hornets also changing it up. Oh!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power? And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Simons off the drive.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. stolen by Avia. And stolen by Miller. A fast break now for Charlotte. Lays it up off the glass. Gibson's got 4 this quarter.
And getting that large wingspan in the way and creating plays. Miller's basketball IQ showing through on that steal.
And so it's Charlotte, their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
42.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked, and there's more NBA. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Sharp. Rob Williams is out there with Klingon. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Murray in at the 3. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Here's Ball, and he converts the layup. Ball's got 21 in the game.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Pass to Sharp. Williams has a screen for Sharp. To the paint, and the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his 3rd foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Reith is checked in. And Jabari Walker subbed in for Robert Williams. It's blocked. Ball against Simons.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Simons surveying the D. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Good on the shot.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Simons with the ball. Now Green defending. Simons against Green. Murray the pass to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Here's Ball. Count that bucket. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row.
Yes, sir.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Wasted no time on that one. Simons has got 11 points in the quarter.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that.
2 minutes. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Kamar is checked in. And Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Outside for Martin. Here's Diabate. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 6 points.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And it's Ball penetrating. No good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And then Henderson with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Ball. It's deflected. On the wing, Walker. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Now, whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
Ball against Walker. Back to Ball. Walker with some nice D. Trailblazers trail by 12. To the middle, and stolen by Williams. Martin kicks to Ball. Sinks that one from the post. Ball's got 31.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
And then Henderson with the jam.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Ball, the pass to Man. Offline with his 3. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And then Henderson with the jam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Substitution on the court.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. LaMelo Ball getting it. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Curry is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Williams. Then it's Bridges. And it's Jeffries in at the 3, the small forward.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Abdias checked in for Portland. Out to Bridges. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Hornets lead by 9.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Henderson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
foul type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Line for your Trailblazers, Henderson. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Henderson against Ball. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
To the inside, stolen by Ball. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And again, the Hornets missing. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 9-point game.
That's what he does when he drives to the hoop. Look out.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ball kicks to Green. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Screen by Grant. Pass to Kamare. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Henderson. Grant for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 4-point Hornets lead.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here we go, one-on-one. A shake and the dunk by Grant.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
Ball dishes to Williams. Back to Ball. Pass to Green.
2 minutes in the game.
Out to Bridges. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Henderson. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man ball is used to the spotlight.
Williams, a screen on Avdia. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Scoot Henderson. Here's Simons. Here's Sharpe. Portland moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. .112 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot's good. Kamare's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Outside, Green. Tips it. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 or 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Kamare. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharpe that time.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And stolen by Simon. Now, here's Sharpe. He's covered by Ball. Simons, the pass to Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Green left side. Bridges outside. Right side, Ball. 6 to shoot.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Your Blazer Dancer.
Here's Ayton.
Count it. And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton.
favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Martin in at small forward.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Now here's Ball. And he converts the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's Quickly. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Ball. Barnes with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Ball outside. Crosses over. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash. But he's a fun guy to watch, that's for sure.
Oh, boy, he's looking reckless now. Yet another foul call on him.
Green's checked in for Martin. And that one's good. Quickly.
And Pirtle does just a little bit of everything for this team. A big man that has excellent passing skills.
The three from Ball. On target from range. Ball's got 7 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Down low. Barnes, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Ball into the lane, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And here's Quickly. On the take. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ball. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Dick with a miss. Ball against Quickly from the arc. Ball with another miss. And for the Raptors, they're shooting about 43% since tip-off. Recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And that one's good. Quickly. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Quickly against Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player. We can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Barrett. After the basket by Charlotte. Barnes with a screen on Green. Barrett passes to Barnes. Hornets with the rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Ball. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Williams is checked in for Charlotte.
Checking in for the away team. Number 2, Grant Williams.
Charlotte leading by 3. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Toronto has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc.
Yeah, one of the better dunks we've seen from Barrett. My goodness.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Ball gets it to go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now Ball. He had 25 points in his last game. Quickly passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A deep 3 from Ball. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Barrett in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
It's Martin on the wing. No good from outside.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
And stolen by Barrett. And a foul called on the way. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you. You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Now here's quickly. 9 points in the game. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Ball. Ball in the paint.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that one's good. Quickly.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Charlotte. Quickly finds Pirtle, takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Pirtle's got his second basket.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Here's Dick. Kicks it out to Barrett. The 3. The shot, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Ball against Barnes. The floater. All no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett.
Nice!
Big finish! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Quickly against Williams. Now here's Pirtle. He's closely guarded. Here's Barnes. And the shot goes down. Barnes has got 5 now.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. Quickly outside. No good on the 3.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this one. Bam.
And Ball gets it to go.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 12. Driving to the basket. Here's Barnes. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Let's go with a 3. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Pass to Pirtle. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball. Good. Ball's got 36 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
The 3 from Quickly. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries. Ball with it. Oh, a special move before that shot. Ball's got 38 points.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Barrett. Buried from 15 feet out. Barrett's got 10 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Hornets. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like.
And guys, now let's see. Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Miller, Nick Richards out there with Williams. Then there's Trey Mann, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Here's Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he lobs it up to the rim. Take it away. And here they come. Here's Battle. Good on the bucket. Battle's got his first bucket in this one.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And it's Olenek with a jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Now it's a 3-point Toronto lead.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Man, the pass to Williams. To the middle. A nice shot by Richards.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Olynyk. He's got 5. Williams grabs the board. Grant Williams, a bit of a jack-of-all-trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and you can get under the skin of the opponent, too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
Gibson's checked in for Charlotte. Diabate comes in for Williams. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Mitchell finds Olynyk. Can't connect from short range. The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Diabate. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in. Charlotte shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Takes it inside.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Rebound by the Raptors. The 3 from Mitchell. Miller pulls it in. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. And stolen by Boucher. Mitchell, the pass to Boucher. Outside Dick. Boucher a screen on Miller. To the inside. And the basket by Boucher.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
1:41 left in the 3rd. Diabate. Rebound by Olynyk. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And the basket by Abaji. And the Raptors lead by 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Count it. Man's gotten his first basket of the night.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Mitchell, the pass to Boucher. Back to Dick. And he gets that one. Dick's got 7.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Man. Check by Mitchell. Man misses.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Out to the wing. Here's Salon. Fires in the triple. Salon, he's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Olynyk. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Diabate. That one doesn't drop. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. There it is, 3. Barnes will play the 4. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Mobo in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Bridges misses. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Dick with the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams making some changes here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Ball lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 43 points.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coaches. In such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Barnes. Hornets trail by 6. Now here's Ball. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Over quickly, Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Dick. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first personal foul, second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Toronto.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Williams. The shot off that time. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Miller. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Here's Ball. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Ball's got 45 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now here's quickly. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And again, Toronto, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Going inside. And Ball throws it down.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Pirtle finds quickly. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. Quickly's got 20 points.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
Here's Quickly. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his second.
That one on Ball. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here is Barrett. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here comes Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Now Quickly. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
When it comes down to crunch time, Barnes wants the ball in his hands.
Bridges finds Ball. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Now here's Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pure from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game.
He got it again! Sensational!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Here's Barnes. Half to the basket by Charlotte.
Charlotte foul. 21. That's his 4th personal foul. 14.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Here's Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they
looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdia out there with Rob Williams. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Barnes, screen on Henderson. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. Denny Avdia picks one up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Now here's Henderson. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Onside, Barrett. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Henderson. Back to Pirtle. Williams with the block.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Avdia, the pass to Thibault. Out to Henderson. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Outside, Avdia. Williams a screen. Avdia, the pass to Williams. Back to Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. Thibault for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dick finds quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Henderson. With the drive.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Thibault. Thibault on the wing. The basket is good on the assist from Williams.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And Quickly with a big-time answer knocks down his own 3.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Here's Quickly. Williams with the block. It's Henderson on the wing. Garrett covering. They get it back. Sharp on the wing. Williams kicks to Avdia. Henderson, no one around him. Pass to Sharp. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barrett. Barrett setting a pick for Pirtle. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett, he knows how to stay under control.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Quickly against Henderson. Barnes the screen. Barrett dishes to Barnes. Can't connect from short range. Trailblazers trail by 3. Avdia. He has yet to score. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And we reach the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Tick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Olynyk in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Raptors leading by 7. Barrett the pass to Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
And Portland making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Quickly against Henderson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Dick. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 8. And Sharp has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Here's Quickly. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Toronto leading by 7. Dick passes to Barrett. Back to Dick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Simons, he's checked in for Henderson.
Well, you love the way Olynyk fills the lane. He sprints up the floor, gets out in transition. Nice.
Simons kicks to Avdia. Let's go. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. The shot's good from Quickly.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Avdia, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Quickly looking it over. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Substitution for your Raptors.
Here's Dick. Defended by Sharp. Mitchell outside. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Mitchell against Simon for three. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Trailblazers trail by 10. Pass to Avdia and stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Raptors moving the ball around. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Jabari Walker's checked in for Avdia. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Out to Barrett. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. Here's Mobo. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 7. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's tipped.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
And the Raptors miss again. Pass to Simon. The tray. Boucher with the rebound. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so we conclude the first half. Raptors lead by 10. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that.
And a look now at some of the games. And that's all for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
On the court for the Trailblazers, the wingman is Sharp and Thibault. Bringing is out there with Grant. And it's Simons in the point guard. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Delano Banton's checked in for Portland. And here is Mitchell. He's got 9. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Pass to Sharp. Clingan the screen for Sharp. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Mitchell dishes to Brown. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Olynyk. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Olynyk's got his second basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Raptors leading by 15. Sharp against Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Kelly Olynyk is a guy who's noted as a spacer, but right there, mixing it up on the interior. I love it.
Manton, the pass to Sharp. Plays it up and banks it in. Sharp's got 11 points.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Pass to Mobo. Back to Mitchell. Here's Mobo. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Olynyk. Good. Nice job down low. Olynyk's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Klingon with it. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Grant in the post, and the dunk by Grant.
Now, Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Here he goes.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
1:21 left here in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Klingon. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Olynyk.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Simons, he's checked in for Sharp. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Delano Banton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And a switch here also for Portland. Kamar is checked in. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Out to Barrett. Avdia with a defensive effort.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Here's Quickly. No good again that time. Trailblazers trail by 10. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Yes, looking to get better from deep. Denny Avdia just keep shooting, baby.
Williams with the block. Henderson kicks to Avdia.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Trailblazers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. No good on the free throw.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Right side, Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams. The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he sinks the 2nd. The drive by Henderson. Outside, Avdia. Buries it from 3-point range. Avdia's got 9 points.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a...
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Toronto ahead, up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
How about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. 3 from the inbound.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Williams with the steal. Simons against Barnes. Back to Simons, and stolen by Barnes. Here's quickly. Left side, Barrett. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Yep, that one goes. 12 points from Scoot Henderson.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as
Line for Toronto.
And he can't hit the second.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
It's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Quickly against Henderson. It's Dick on the wing. Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. And he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 4.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Henderson looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Quickly finds Pirtle. And stolen by Simons. Back to Williams. And stolen by Barnes. Quickly against Henderson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Simons, here we go. And it's all evened up.
Turning into a sensation in a hurry. Get your tickets to see Simons.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Down low, there's Pirtle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. Shaden Sharp comes in for Anthony Simons.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Pirtle finds Barrett. And Thybulle sends it back. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that.
Barnes, screen on Henderson. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Sharp. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Pass to Avdia. To the paint. There's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
But right by Henderson.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now, quickly. A three-pointer, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Carries it from outside. Here's Feibel. For the 3. Misses. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,